News highlight in the past 24 hours. Ekiti election. Police deploy to all 2,545 polling units. The Nigeria Police Force on Friday said it has completed security deployments across all 2,545 polling units in Ekiti State ahead of the governorship election scheduled for Saturday, June 20th, 2026. Commissioner of Police in charge of election security, CP Shogol Abayomi, said a multi-layered security architecture had been adopted to guarantee a peaceful, credible, and hitch-free election. He said security personnel and operational assets had been strategically positioned across polling units and other designated locations to ensure the safety of voters, electoral officials, election observers, and sensitive electoral materials throughout the exercise. NEC approves 83.2 billion naira to tackle flooding, climate disasters across Nigeria. The National Economic Council, NEC, has approved the release of 83.2 billion naira to support efforts aimed at mitigating flooding and other climate-related disasters across Nigeria, marking a significant shift toward proactive disaster management. The approval was granted on Thursday during the Council's 158th meeting, chaired by Vice President Kashim Shettima. The fund represents 50% of the 166.42 billion naira requested for the Anticipatory Action Task Force, AATF, a federal initiative established to coordinate early interventions and preparedness measures against flooding and climate emergencies nationwide. Corruption allegations. You should now come home and clear your name, Akande tells Alison Madueke. Former presidential aide Laolu Akande has urged former Minister of Petroleum Resources, Diazani Alison Madueke, to return to Nigeria and answer the corruption allegations against her following her acquittal by a London court. Speaking on Sunrise Daily on Channels Television on Friday, Akande described the development in the United Kingdom as exciting news, but insisted that the former minister still has unresolved legal matters with Nigeria's anti-graft agency, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. It's an exciting news, and she should come home and get these matters sorted. She should go through the EFCC cases against her, for which quite a significant portion of her properties have been forfeited, Akande said. Banks. Customers lose 134.48 billion naira to fraud in 6 years, despite digital payment growth, CBN. Banks and their customers lost a combined 134.48 billion naira to fraud between 2020 and 2025, underscoring the growing security challenges facing Nigeria's rapidly expanding digital payments ecosystem, according to data from the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN. The figures, contained in the Apex Bank's Nigeria Payments System Vision 2028 document obtained by the Elite Journal, revealed that while total attempted fraud during the 6-year period stood at 187.79 billion naira, actual losses amounted to 134.48 billion naira. The losses cut across multiple payment channels, including over-the-counter transactions, automated teller machines, ATMs, checks, e-commerce platforms, internet banking, mobile banking, point of sale, POS, terminals, web-based transactions, and other electronic payment systems, highlighting the increasing risks associated with Nigeria's transition to a digital economy. Foreign reserves hit 17-year high of $51 billion as Tinubu's reforms boost investor confidence. Nigeria's external reserves have risen to $51.04 billion, their highest level in nearly 17 years, as stronger foreign exchange inflows, improved market conditions, and ongoing economic reforms continue to strengthen the country's financial position. Data obtained from the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, showed that gross external reserves stood at $51.04 billion as of June 18, 2026, representing the highest level since January 20, 2009, when reserves peaked at approximately $51.07 billion. The latest milestone underscores the continued recovery of Nigeria's external buffers under the economic reform program of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with reserves recording sustained growth in recent months.